What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Motown's Wrestling Review. In this episode, we are going to be talking about Saturday night's main event. Saturday night's main event just came on. This is something that's been going on since like the mid 80s, and I am super pumped for this. It just brings back a lot of childhood memories. I couldn't find I don't know where the hell my Macho Man Randy Savage shirt is. I wanted to wear that for the nostalgia of WrestleMania, but I had to go with old Brother Rush. The show kicked off with Joe Testarola, or whatever his name is, and Jesse the Body Ventura briefly doing the intro. Then they swung it down to Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. Originally, I thought we were going to have Joe and Jesse the Body doing commentary, but we didn't, which would have been kind of cool. Not that I mind Pat McAfee and Michael Cole. I think that's the best announced team right now in WWE. But I think Joe and Jesse calling the matches would have been like a different flavor, a different twist to it and everything, though. And I don't know why Joe was there, though, because Jesse did end up joining the commentary team on commentary for a match or two, but they didn't do anything else with Joe. And I just think they really should be utilizing Joe a lot more. He's got the announcer voice. I mean, he's one of the better announcers that they have, but they hardly ever use him. Now, one thing I wanted to do is like a moment of Saturday night's main event. I'm not going to do a tap out for Saturday night's main event, but I want to do a moment for Saturday night's main event, and I couldn't pick one. I narrowed it down to three. And the three that I came up with is going to shock the fuck out of anybody from the Motown's wrestling group that knows how I feel about that racist piece of shit. Coming in at number 3 is the Blue Cage. I was honestly hoping that the cage match tonight was going to feature the Blue Cage. I was hoping that Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest was going to fight in the Blue Cage. I think that would have been perfect. But they just used the regular cage. And that Blue Cage is synonymous, in my opinion, with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan had some memorable Saturday Night Main Event matches in that Blue Cage. King Kong Bundy when he crushed his ribs before WrestleMania 2. His feud with Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff happened in the cage. He had a feud with the Big Boss Man. And if you guys remember, like shortly after his cage match with the Big Boss Man, Akeem, and Slick were on the Arsenio Hall show, and Arsenio asked him about getting his ass whooped by Hulk Hogan, and they about lost it. So memorable stuff happened in that Blue Cage that all involved Hogan for the most part. It was almost like the Blue Cage was Hogan's cage, and everybody else had another cage, though. But that was my third top moment of Saturday Night's Main Event. My second top moment, and I'm just being real with these moments and everything, because these were huge moments in the WWE and Saturday Night's Main Event. The birth of the Mega Powers. It was Macho Man Randy Savage taking on the Honky Tonk Man for the Intercontinental Champion of all time. You had the true greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time taking on the self-proclaimed greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. And then it was just like the beatdown. Savage needed help. Miss Elizabeth went in the back, got Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan went out there and helped the Macho Man. They fought off Honky Tonk and the Crew. And then there was the handshake that led to the Mega Power. So even though it involves that racist piece of shit, that little fuck motherfucker that I can't stand, it was a huge ass moment for Saturday Night's Main Event and for the WWE period. Like, they were doing good business when they did that. And my number one moment, again, involves that racist piece of shit, Hulk Hogan. It was the breakup of the Mega Powers a couple years later. Oh man, Elizabeth was hurt. Hogan kept leaving Macho Man in the ring by himself. Macho Man is constantly getting double teamed. Macho Man goes to the back. Oh, by the way, Macho Man won that match on his own. Macho Man goes to the back. Hogan's in the room with Elizabeth while she's getting cared for, and Macho Man straight snap. You got lust in your eyes. Tattooed him with the fucking belt. You had motherfuckers crying that the Mega Powers just split up. Oh my God, that was such a great moment. Oh, I could watch that shit again, to be honest with you. That was one of my favorite feuds with Hulk Hogan, though. His feud with Macho Man. I mean, and a lot of it just felt real, so now we're going to go into tonight's Saturday Night's Main Event. The show kicked off surprisingly, and if you guys watch my SmackDown review, you know that like the match I was looking most forward to was a tag team match featuring CM Punk and Sami Zayn versus the Dangerous Alliance, Seth freaking Rollins and Braun Breaker. This was the opening match, which really shocked me, but good way to kick off the show. It was a good match. CM Punk hit the code red, and I was just like, what the fuck? CM Punk coming off the ropes with the code red? Rollins hit a weak ass pedigree on CM Punk. I'm just like, I talk about all these guys using spears and they need to stop doing it because nobody does it like Braun Breaker. Seth, you need to retire the pedigree. It's never been good on you. Like you need to retire. You need to stop using that. Like John Cena, you need to stop using the STF. But during the match, we had Big Bronson Reed come out of nowhere, attack CM Punk, taking him out, leaving Sami Zayn all alone in the match for basically a 2-on-1. Braun hit Sami with the spear for the win, and now Bronson Reed is the fourth member of the Dangerous Alliance. And the reason I'm calling it Dangerous Alliance because now I've been hearing like, no, that this group is so much like Evolution, which no, they're not. Like they're claiming that like Seth Rollins and Triple H, Bronson Reed is Batista, and Braun Breaker is Randy Orton, and this the insulting part. Like Paul Heyman is Ric Flair. No. First of all, Paul Heyman is not a legend wrestler. Like Evolution was the wrestling past, present, and future, and Paul Heyman never wrestled, so therefore, no, this is not Evolution at all. For this to be Evolution, they gotta get a Hall of Famer or something, or somebody in there, which I don't think they're doing though. So definitely not Evolution. I get it with Seth Rollins and the young guys though, but Evolution is the past great wrestler, present great wrestler, future great wrestlers. Paul Heyman is not a past great wrestler, so kill that noise. The match itself. Oh, and I almost forgot. Like Punk did go after Paul Heyman afterwards. Though he climbed into the ring, grabbed his feet, which was dumb as fuck on CM Punk's part because of course they attacked him, held him down for the tsunami. So I gave this match an A-. I thought this was really good. I thought it set a good bar, good standard for the rest of the matches and everything. And the Dangerous Alliance won, just like I picked. I mean, if you watch SmackDown, you saw that I picked the Dangerous Alliance. Yeah, I thought Sami Zayn was gonna be the fourth member, but they did get a fourth member. It wasn't who I picked. Didn't see Bronson Reed coming, but I want to know my match predictions though so far. Next match is Chelsea Green taking on Zelina Vega for the U.S. title. One thing I'm kind of surprised about is the fact that Zelina Vega is 4-0 versus Chelsea Green. When they showed that stat, it was kind of like, wow, really? Chelsea Green hit a nice powerbomb on the floor on Zelina Vega. I mean, it was a good spot in my opinion. But Zelina Vega, you fucked up. She went for the 619 and completely botched it, which is just like, and the match has kind of just seemed like deflated from that point. I mean, Green did everything she can to save the match. Green was an MVP in this, to be honest with you. But Vega hit Chelsea Green with the code red off the ropes to retain the title, which was a nice finish. It was a solid finish, and it was a shock though to me. If y'all saw my predictions, y'all know that I just like they need to put that belt back on Chelsea Green. I'm not saying that Zelina Vega is not worthy of the U.S. title. I mean, Zelina Vega has put in her work and everything and definitely deserves it. I'm not mad that she won. I kind of liked how she did it. I mean, it was a convincing win, like with the code breaker for the 1-2-3. No, she definitely ended that match really good. I'm happy we didn't have like kick out after kick out after kick out on finishers. No, she hit that shit was over 1-2-3. But Vega was a little sloppy in this match, like with the 619, so that's why I couldn't give it a better score. The match was good, not great. You hear that a lot from me lately with the WWE matches, but I gave this match a C. Next up is John Cena versus R-Truth, or Ron Cena, however you want to do it. I'm so disgusted that they even did this shit. I mean, just... John Cena came out, did his normal shit and everything, cut the music and everything, and then John Cena music hit again. out comes R-Truth as babyface John Cena. It was it was entertaining. It was funny. One thing that surprised me in this though, like R-Truth was 2-1 versus John Cena. Like, really? R-Truth was doing the Cena shit. No, it was kind of it was what it was. It was comic relief. It was funny. You had the crowd like, "Let's go Cena. Cena sucks." And it's nice because now the Let's Go Cena is not as high pitched with like all the ladies and the little kids saying it. And the Cena sucks were not all deep voices and everything. It kind of flipped a little. I also like the "You can't wrestle." Yes, he can. You can't wrestle. Yes, he can. Oh man, so it was pretty cool though. Like Truth doing the 5 knuckle shuffle, and then he did the then he did the FU on, got the 2 count. Then he did the STFU better than John Cena, because John Cena probably got the worst step over crosshold moves ever. You would think this man been doing that shit for 25 years. You'd think it would have improved by now. I'm not a John Cena hater, but Jesus Christ, dude. Can you lock in the STFU a little better? Cena had the belt in his hand, was going to hit R-Truth upside the head with it, but just apparently R-Truth looking at him in total shock that he would honestly do that to him made John Cena just have a second thoughts about it. So he gave the belt back to the referee. R-Truth got all happy, kick to the nuts, F you, 1, 2, 3, match over. And then after the match, he grabbed the belt and tattooed him upside the head with it. So I picked John Cena to win. John Cena won. I was worried that R-Truth was going to win, but he didn't. So I'm at 2-1 on my predictions. But the match itself, it was comic relief, but it wasn't a good match at all. It was funny, but it wasn't good. It was really a waste of time. John Cena got like 4 or 5 more matches left, and this was one of them. I get a match a D. Worst match of the night. Next up is the cage match. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre, and fuck you motherfuckers for not breaking up the blue cage. Saturday Night's main event a few months back. You had Cody Rhodes taking on Kevin Owens, and you brought back the wing title for that because of Saturday Night's main event, but you couldn't bring back the blue cage. What's the point? And I don't give a fuck match. Like, I really didn't give a fuck. I picked Drew McIntyre to win this match, but this was a straight up I didn't give a fuck. I'm sick of these guys wrestling each other. Jesus Christ, could this feud just fucking end? It's like Roman Reigns said, it's missionary over and over and over. Just tired of it. But towards the end of the match, Damian Priest hit Drew McIntyre with the concerto, a solid concerto to be honest with you, at a time that they don't do chair shots to the head, which is cool. And I really thought it was kind of cool that Michael Cole actually mentioned how Damian Priest did this to his mentor Edge years ago. Man, under Vince McMahon, you would have never heard Edge's name. They would act like that shit never happened. So it was really cool that they mentioned that though, but they used the concerto for the win. I do like the fact that, like, okay, concerto, win, done. Like, this end these matches. We don't need like 50 million finishing maneuvers. But Damian Priest won. He wasn't who I picked. So I'm 2-2 on my Saturday Night's main event predictions. But the match itself, even though this was my I don't give a fuck match, it was entertaining. It was a good match. I gave it a B-. It was a lot better than I expected. Now we move on to the main event, and we're going to be yeeting all over the place. Main event, Jey Uso versus Logan Paul. Jey Uso came out, the crowd was hype. I'm yeeting, you were yeeting. Don't deny it. Anybody watching this video, you know you were yeeting if you were watching. Logan Paul looked really good in this match. Like, his moves are crisp and everything. I mean, for a part-time YouTuber, Logan Paul did his thing. Now, one thing I need to mention, though, John Cena did mention how he's going to ruin wrestling, and he's going to ruin wrestling by taking the title with him. And he's like, what's another better way to ruin wrestling than have a YouTuber take the world title off of Jey Uso? That would ruin wrestling, which Logan Paul as a world champion, I don't think would ruin wrestling. and just have us stressing our head about Jay Uso's run. But the reason I mention that is because Logan Paul did look really good on here. I mean, that moonsault was tight as fuck that he did and everything. I mean, I say a lot of people don't need to be using the moonsault because Tiffany and Fatu do it, but Logan Paul. But if you're gonna do it good. Don't come with like the fucking bloodline with them half-ass spears that Jimmy J and Roman be doing when Braun Breaker's doing it better. No, Logan Paul hit a solid moonsault, which is good considering this motherfucker's not even a full-time wrestler yet. But then out comes John Cena. Because he wants Logan Paul to win. He wants to ruin wrestling and everything. So Cena comes out to help Logan Paul. And then we get the return of Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes come out to stop John Cena for helping him, and then all of a sudden, then Jay did end up picking up the win. Jay Uso keeps his title. Now I'm 3-2 on my predictions because I picked Jay Uso to win. But then they also announced coming up in Money in the Bank, and everything seems kind of rushed, and that's a problem I have with like some of the stuff is rushed. But Cody announced that like at Money in the Bank in a couple weeks, it would be Cody Rhodes and Jay Uso versus Logan Paul and John Cena. John Cena might retire with the title. You know why? He hasn't defended it yet. Did a non-title match tonight. Tag team match coming up in a couple weeks. It's just like you got a handful of matches and your book. This is the booking we're getting. Like his farewell tour. This is how he's going out. This match itself, though, I gave a B+ to. I did like this match a lot. It was one of the better matches of the night. It wasn't the match of the night. That was definitely tag team match, the one I was looking forward to the most. But overall, what do you guys think about John Cena's run? Like, am I missing something? Am I wrong? Like, am I wrong for like being frustrated that this man only got a handful of matches and one match is against R-Truth, and now we stick him in a stupid tag team match at the pay-per-view coming up? And also, like, what do you guys think about my top 3 moments of Saturday Night's Main Event? What are some of your favorite moments in Saturday Night's Main Event? Leave it in the comments and everything. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. And if you're not in Motown's Wrestling Group on Facebook, search MWG. It should pop up and join. We got over 1,000. We got like 1,100 people plus in that group right now. Join the fun. So that's it for now. I'm not gonna do AEW review because more than likely I'm not gonna watch the actual pay-per-view. I'll probably just catch up on the results and some clips online, and I'm not gonna do a review based on stuff I read online. So I'll be back for a Monday Night Raw review. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your day.